Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's session Unlocking Creativity, Efficiency, and Customer Insights with AI. I am Shubham, and I will be your host and moderator today. Whether you are a marketer looking for an edge, a tech enthusiast curious about AI, or just here to get inspired, you're in the right place. Now, before we jump in, here is a quick spotlight on AI certs. If you have ever wondered what is AI certs, let me give you a quick introduction. AI certs offers role-based AI and blockchain certifications aimed at fostering lifelong learning. Our mission is to help organizations build smarter, future-ready workforces, adapt to change, and drive growth. And here is the big vision. We are on a mission to certify a billion worldwide. So now let's take a moment to watch a brief video and discover more about AI certs.
The only constant is change. Staying ahead means constantly adapting, evolving, and growing. You need the right skills to thrive. Artificial intelligence and blockchain are revolutionizing everything we do, from how we work, create, and solve problems, to how we secure data and build trust in a digital world. Do you have the skills to thrive in this new era of AI? To stay ahead, you need the right tools and knowledge. But with so much information available, where do you start? AICerts empowers you to equip yourself for the future with industry-recognized, role-based certifications in AI and blockchain. Whether you're an individual looking to upskill and advance your career, or a business seeking to empower your workforce with cutting-edge AI and blockchain expertise, AICerts is your trusted partner. Our certifications are crafted by a team of leading industry experts, ensuring they align with the latest trends and real-world demands. We understand that everyone learns differently. Our flexible learning options allow you to study whenever and wherever it works best for you. With a tech background or without one, our comprehensive range of role-based certifications equip you with the in-demand skills you need to succeed. Stand out in the job market with recognized AI and blockchain credentials. Leverage the new technology to become more efficient, innovative, and impactful. Help your company thrive in the AI era. AICerts, empowering individuals and businesses to lead the AI revolution.
So we have a few housekeeping notes. Please note that this session is being recorded. You will get the replay afterwards. Please drop your questions in the chat anytime. We are going to have a live Q&A session. And please stick around. We have got some exclusive discount with our special coupon code. Now, let me introduce the incredible expert who is going to lead us through today's session. Katrina Balilaki, executive leader, AI instructor, EI motivator, and a powerhouse in AI-driven marketing. She is here to show us how AI can fuel creativity, streamline workflows, and give us next-level customer insights. Katrina, the virtual stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Ban. It is really nice to be here. Thank you very much for the opportunity. The truth is that you can't really be considered an expert in AI because it evolves so fast. But if you're trying to keep it up, and if you're using the tools, and if you are studying a lot, you will be able to use it for taking on having the competitive advantage and actually lead your organization and yourself into the future. So I will be sharing my presentation with you. I have selected some specific case studies that I'm sure you will find very exciting, and some tools that I have also personally used to take my organizations one step ahead. Please take into consideration that I have been an Amazon veteran for more than 10 years. I have been working with Amazon, and also that I have served as an executive, actually as a general manager in many local companies here in Greece. I am based in Athens, Greece. So I will be sharing my presentation, and if you have any questions, of course, feel free to pop them in the chat. And we will then answer. What I do as part of my role, I also teach in AICerts, the module AI plus marketing. And I am trying to adjust it to the people that I am sharing my experience with, depending on their sector, so they can actually benefit from all the tools that are suitable for them to use. Some knowledge is general, but the tools are so many that you really need someone who has experience using those tools in various sectors in order for you to be able to use your knowledge from the very next day. I also highly recommend, I'm sure you're aware, but I will say it again, I'm sure you know that AICerts has also a certificate, which is very important because it is globally recognized. So after you take your lessons, make sure you dedicate, like, for instance, 1 week. I think it is enough, 1 week of studying, and run your test to have your certificate, because it is recognized. You can put it in your CV, you can put it in your LinkedIn profile, and definitely stand out. But where do I teach? I teach in Athens International College. It is based in Athens, Greece. We deliver industry-leading role-specific certifications in AI, among other modules. We also have bachelor's and MBAs. We empower professionals with cutting-edge expertise, and we also like to offer personalized experience. That means that we also serve as mentors for their whole career path. So we are committed to fostering a culture of lifelong learning. We enable organizations to cultivate highly skilled workforce. And of course, obtain a sustainable growth, which is very important. And sustainable growth isn't just about an organization, it's also part of our minds and what we believe and we embrace and we apply in our everyday life. This also applies with AI. So, Katerina Baliraki, I'm currently the general manager at Brain Regain Initiative. We connect Greek professionals abroad with opportunities in Greece. I have more than 15 years in strategic development, marketing, and commercial operations. Of course, I have already told you that I am considered an Amazon veteran, having worked with all Amazon marketplaces, and having also helped with launching some new marketplaces with a special team that is based in Luxembourg. And of course, I am an AI marketing instructor for AICerts. Apart from that, I love piano. I am a professional piano player. I like to cook. I like plants. I have one son, two bunnies, and also I have parrot, African gray, that he won't stop talking. So, what are we going to see today? We will see how we can benefit from AI to take our business to the next level, crafting a strategy from the why of an organization to execution. The evolution of AI in marketing has been so great during the last year that it is really very hard to have the time and say everything that has happened. But what are the most important things that we have seen in AI? It helps us having basic automations in turning them to sophisticated personalized strategies. That means that it is not just what we can set in the market, but what we can turn it, we can react and turn it into a strategy that actually works for us. Now, AI first what was used to make repetitive tasks better and effortless. But do not be afraid, because it will never substitute human beings. It might substitute in basic things, but you always need the heart and the emotional, the intelligence, the EQ, as I said, of the human being to take it hand by hand with the artificial intelligence and be able to provide growth. So AI technology has helped marketers to gain insights and turn it into actionable strategies. And we can help map the customer journey. We can help gathering all those big data and turn them into strategies, turn them into trends. It can even help us predict future trends or even PR crisis. We are going to see such examples during this webinar. And of course, it keeps evolving and evolving. If you are using any of those AI tools, like for instance, ChatGPT, you might actually see for yourself how much it evolves on a daily basis. Of course, as I always say, when we start with organizations, we always start with why. I didn't say it first. Simon Sinek said it. The why is always up to the humans, but the how we do it and the what, the product, the services, what we provide to our audience, it can be improved through AI tools. It is up to us, human beings, to find the why, what is our purpose, what is the cause, what I believe, why do we exist, and then how we do it, how we can better do it, how can we achieve better results, and of course, what we can deliver, because we can even, like, for instance, alternate our services or a product and adjust them to the audience according to the trends that we have detected, always with the help of AI. So make sure that you start with why, and then you can move forward, not the other way around. Now, I would like to run very, very quick poll. I'm sure you will all answer that you are aware of those, but I just wanted to check. So please, Shubham, could you just run our poll and see if our participants are aware, our customers or users of some platforms that actually use AI?
We have received some responses on the poll, Katrina.
Okay.
So we can see that 48% of the people are on Amazon, 40% on Netflix, and 5% are a customer of Nike, but we are not seeing any customers for Sephora.
Okay, it's okay. That's great. So I will continue sharing now my presentation, and let's move into the next step and see also our very first tool, Amazon. Amazon, of course, uses AI. It was one of the first that used AI for increasing the sales through customers' recommendation. But not only that, I'm not so sure because the poll did not include that. You can also, apart from being a user as an end customer, a retail customer from Amazon, you can also be a seller or a vendor. So that means that you use Amazon to sell your products or your services. Amazon has a special tool, an AI tool, that you can benefit to improve your operations. And we will see about that later. Netflix. Well, the first thing after logging in and choosing your subscription plan, Netflix has the recommendation engine. What would you like to watch? And of course, through that, Netflix has driven innovation and growth, and it is the very best platform on recommendations. And this is why it has also helped Netflix to go through and pass through the crisis, because it had faced many challenges and many crises. Nike. Well, Nike, it had personalized that and also used AI models. AI models that were very, very inclusive. This has led Nike to have a competitive advantage towards the other companies. It was the first to apply it, Nike and also Levi's, but they are not, although they are retailers, they're not exactly in the same industry. Nike specializes more in sports, of course. And Sephora. I don't know, well, you have answered that you're not customers or users of Sephora. I am. If you just go into a store and you like to buy cosmetics, you will also notice that Sephora sells a little bit more expensive for the exact same products, not just their brand, compared to the others. Yet again, it has loyal customers. How is this possible? Sephora was the first cosmetic retailer to actually apply a 360 strategy based on AI, not only digital, but also in store. So you have not just beauty assistants and AI chatbots, but you have something like a personal shopper. And you can use this either on their app or in the stores. In addition, if you are based in the USA, if you just scroll and see a product in Sephora app and you like it, it will recommend where you can find nearest. So you can just hop to the very next Sephora and take it. And you can also be a part of the Sephora community, because Sephora is very strong in community building, which is also part in AI. And it uses social listening to make sure that all those data that it gathers, it can benefit from them and turn it into trends. It's not an accident that Sephora has been a favorite, not just for the Generation Z, but also for the Gen Alpha, which is, if you think about it, we are talking about kids. How did they do it? So here we can see exactly the case study of Sephora. It is a very short video. It is a little bit, I think, more or less 3 minutes. I will share it with you in just the very rare cases that we will face an error. Shoban will jump for help.
Sephora is not just playing the beauty game. They're rewriting the rules. Year after year, they impress industry experts with their high-tech flair, their personal touch, and a community that's more like a beauty revolution. But what is their secret? First, Sephora is not just selling beauty products. They're crafting a beauty haven, a place where each visit is an unforgettable experience, drawing in customers time and again. And this magic lies in their tech. With just a few taps, their virtual artists can transform phones into a virtual beauty studio, letting shoppers try on products digitally, while their in-store digital guides act as a personal beauty concierge, suggesting products that feel like they were made for the individual shoppers. Their next secret is that they understand that every face, every style is unique. And Sephora leverages this in their omni-channel strategy. Their store companion app morphs as you near their store, offering you a personalized beauty map based on your preferences and past purchases. And outside the store, it's actually no secret that there's a thriving community. Their Beauty Insider community is a digital hangout for makeup lovers, while their brand new partnership with Proven offers an in-store personalized skincare solution. These platforms are not just about selling products, but also about belonging, sharing beauty secrets, and discovering brand new trends together. Now, blending high-tech solutions with a personal touch may seem like a massive operational challenge, but Sephora does it with style. It's not just about the tech or the products. It's about creating an experience that resonates on a personal level. What do you think? Can Sephora's winning formula of tech and personalization and community help more retailers? Or is it an unmatched approach that cannot be replicated?
So yes, Sephora was actually able to gain the competitive advantage, and as I already told you, it sells on a higher shelf than the rest of the retails. Shoban, the very next case study, as you know, is Netflix, so I will need again your help with sharing the video to make sure that we face no technical issues.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
We see that over 80% of what people watch on Netflix is driven by the recommendations that we provide.
So recommendations is always going to be one of the core focuses of Netflix, because that's what lets us connect members to titles that they love.
We don't just want users to take an action, but we want them to take that action because of something that our system is doing.
That helps provide members with the most value out of their subscription so they can spend more time enjoying the content and less time browsing.
Building rich conversational recommendation experiences, they allow us to better understand and respond in natural language than we were able to before.
The user can find things easier, faster, or if they can find also something that they didn't even know that they were looking for, but the recommender system figures out. Because of the things you watched in the past, you actually may also enjoy this title.
And the reason that we do that is we want to make sure that we're actually improving things for our members in real life.
Being a part of Netflix is being able to do the most cutting-edge research while influencing and impacting and entertaining millions of people around the world. Deep learning is also a field which is still evolving. Large language models, generative AI, and foundational models that not only serve or solve one small problem, but solve multiple problems.
We go through this process where every idea that we have, we develop it and we prototype it, but then we actually test it with real members to make sure that actually is a genuine improvement before we roll it out.
I just feel so fortunate to be here at Netflix because the environment is just so encouraging of growth and learning that I feel like I'm consistently being challenged to be a better researcher, a better engineer, and that's just deeply satisfying for me.
I think that's one of my most favorite things about Netflix.
We're currently in the golden age for research and recommendation engines. This is really prompting us to rethink what we want from a recommendation engine.
I am always excited to come into Netflix every day just because the people are so smart and so engaging that in almost every conversation I have with any of my colleagues, I feel like I'm learning something.
This is Netflix, and I'm sure that if you are using it, you are using it because of the recommendations. As you can see, Netflix was solely based on recommendations to make sure that it will be able to reach all the audiences, because it is not just a single audience. We are talking about a global platform, and they reach millions and millions of subscribers. So the very next tool, and I'm not so sure if we are going here to play the video because I need to analyze this a little bit more because it is so innovative. It is Amtrak's AI chatbot. It is called Ask Julie. Now, if you're based in the USA, you might have used it. If not, you will see how Amtrak has turned a severe issue that was facing more than 50% art abandonment rate, and also many complaints from the customers because of the delays in handling customer services calls. So they really need to find a solution that would help not only solve the problem for the clients, but also turn around the image, their peer image, because they are actually creating more complaints than results. So what did they use? They created Ask Julie. Julie is an agent in order to handle the high call center volume, to be able to provide 24/7 customer support, and to improve efficiency in ticket reservation inquiries, and of course to save some costs for the operations. Many times we hear that AI tools are great, but this is not for me. They are too expensive. I don't know if the investment will work. But the truth is that if you know what you are looking for and you invest in AI, you will be able to save significantly cost from your business. Amtrak chatbot Ask Julie, she uses, and I'm saying she because she's obviously a woman. They have designed it to be a woman. She uses NLP, natural language processing, so she can actually respond as a human being, and she is able to help with ticket booking from the very first step until checkout. But not only that, but she can help you also pick the platform that is nearest you and book your ticket accordingly, and she can provide real-time support. So it was something very innovative. She is able to handle common customer queries and make sure that she answers all questions. She is also able to answer a question that is completely relevant, stating that it is completely relevant. So it's very funny when you see users just commenting in Julie that, are you a real person or are you a robot? She's that good. So what were the results? The results are literally breathtaking. Here is the success. Julie reduced customer service costs by $1 million annually. This was great.
Katrina, I'm sorry to
Yes.
interrupt. I think you would like to share your screen. I cannot see the screen at the moment.
Oh, you cannot see the screen. Okay, thank you very much for letting me know. I was just talking and you wouldn't show the screen. Okay, that's great. The results were reduced customer service. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. Reduced customer service cost by $1 million annually. It was able to answer, she was able to handle over 5 million inquiries per year. And she boosted rates, ticket sales bookings by 25%. And they were using more and more users, they were using this chat to be able to complete the booking. What was the return on investment? 800%. So the investment was definitely a success. And of course, it improved customer satisfaction. This was all about the initial problem, but we were receiving so many complaints. And 60% of users said that they preferred using the chatbot over calling customer service. It was much more efficient. So it was a creative way, and it was also a great tool to maximize efficiency. That actually worked. Of course, here what we can see is that Amtrak was very successful, the chatbot, because it was able to handle better repetitive tasks and automate them. She could handle every case as a personalized case, personalized responses based on user data. And of course, she was able to handle millions and millions of interactions 24/7. What they used is again what I told you in the first place, investing in NLP-powered AI chatbots that could generate true, real human-like responses. And from the data that it was fed it, and it was refeeded and refeeded, because it is important to, when you have all this data, to keep the system unbiased. So you always take those data you filtered and you refeed your system to be able to serve more successfully and be more efficient. So it was able to, it exists until now, you can check it out, and it turned Amtrak issues, Amtrak's, let's say, failure into a success. But right now, what I told you is all about data and how you use them, right? Yes. Enhancing efficiency through analytics, because without data, you cannot be better, you cannot get improved. In order to be able to benefit from AI, you need to be able to handle those large, big data sets, and from analytics, turn it into strategies that you can implement for the very next day. Predictive analytics and customer behavior, mapping the customer journey, and also use data not only to improve your operations, but to detect and to forecast trends, to be able to see and handle peer crisis for your brand, to be able to handle better your stock, your warehouse, your operations, everything. Predictive analytics uses AI to forecast consumer behavior and preferences, and data insights help not only marketers, but also the business decision makers to make decisions based on data, not just what they have read, what they have personally analyzed. No. And of course, it is you are able to understand consumer behavior and adjust your business goals, your business products, not goals, accordingly. Customer journey mapping. AI is great to map and optimize customer journeys for superior engagement, because as we watched earlier in Sephora, it's not about product, it's not about brand, it's that what you are saying to your audience resonates with what they want. People never buy with common sense. Okay, 10% do, but 90% buy for sentiment, because they feel good. They feel they belong somewhere. So AI is perfect for customer journey mapping. And from those all insights into customer behavior, turn it into strategies, into decisions, into marketing campaigns, into everything. And of course, to use those data to enhance the future customer experience and drive conversions. We can use it, of course, in our campaigns, and we can use the analysis of AI. If you are using Google Analytics, you have seen for yourself that it has AI improvements, recommendations. That also goes with Meta. Of course, it depends on the country you're operating in, because there are local legislation that might limit or allow to use AI more freely, and you can get deep insights into the effectiveness of your campaigns. And of course, you can use all this data to optimize your return on investment, so you make sure that your money are wisely spent. The very next case study that we are going to use is a tool that I have personally used for more than 10 years. It is called Amazon Forecast, and it helps Amazon sellers, Amazon vendors. It was also released for small and medium-sized businesses, even if they didn't work through Amazon, through AWS, but I believe that this feature is no longer available. And it is a machine learning predictive analytics tool that helps you handle your warehouse and your sales better and more efficiently, because it can predict in a 90 days period the demands and the trends. Imagine that this can also be used in like for Christmas period or Easter period, or just before the school starts, for Monday, Cyber Monday, and Black Friday. So you can really have a competitive advantage using this tool. Saban, again, here we have a video, so I will ask your help to run it.
Sure.
It is a very interesting tool. Thank you.
Unleash the power of AI forecasting with Amazon Forecast. Amazon Forecast is a fully managed, machine learning-based forecasting service that can help businesses predict future demand, sales, and trends accurately. The service is designed to make forecasting easy and accurate by using advanced machine learning algorithms that automatically identify patterns and seasonality in historical data, and generate highly accurate forecasts. Overview of Amazon Forecast. Amazon Forecast is a fully managed service that uses machine learning algorithms to help businesses forecast future trends, demand, and sales. The service allows businesses to use their historical data to generate highly accurate forecasts for up to a year in the future. The service is designed to be highly scalable, making it suitable for businesses of all sizes. It is also highly accurate, with the ability to identify patterns and seasonality in historical data that can be difficult to identify using traditional forecasting methods. How Amazon Forecast works. Amazon Forecast works by using advanced machine learning algorithms to analyze historical data and generate highly accurate forecasts. The service requires a few simple steps to set up. 1. Data ingestion. The first step is to upload your historical data to Amazon Forecast. This data should include information about demand, sales, and any other relevant factors that may impact future trends. 2. Data cleaning and preparation. Once the data is uploaded, the service will automatically clean and prepare it for analysis. This includes identifying missing data and outliers, and filling in any gaps in the data. 3. Forecast generation. After the data is prepared, the service uses machine learning algorithms to analyze the data and generate highly accurate forecasts for up to a year in the future. The forecasts are generated using multiple algorithms, and the service automatically selects the best one based on the historical data. 4. Forecast deployment. Once the forecasts are generated, the service provides an API that businesses can use to integrate the forecasts into their existing workflows. Applications of Amazon Forecast. Amazon Forecast has a wide range of applications across different industries, including 1. Retail. Amazon Forecast can be used to accurately predict demand for different products, which can help retailers optimize their inventory levels and prevent stockouts. 2. Manufacturing. The service can be used to forecast demand for different products, which can help manufacturers optimize their production processes and avoid overproduction. 3. Finance. Amazon Forecast can be used to forecast future stock prices, market trends, and other financial indicators. 4. Healthcare. The service can be used to forecast demand for different medical supplies, such as medications and equipment. 5. Energy. Amazon Forecast can be used to predict future energy demand, which can help energy companies optimize their production and distribution processes. In conclusion, Amazon Forecast is a powerful tool for businesses that need to accurately forecast future demand, sales, and trends. Its ability to use advanced machine learning algorithms to identify patterns and seasonality in historical data makes it highly accurate and easy to use. With its wide range of applications across different industries, Amazon Forecast has the potential to help businesses optimize their processes, reduce costs, and improve their bottom line.
Thanks for watching.
I will share again my screen so we can continue with the presentation, which is here. It is one of my favorite tools. It is called BrandWatch. I don't know if you have heard of it, if you have used it. BrandWatch is very popular for social listening. It's a leading AI-powered consumer intelligence and social listening platform. It helps businesses analyze conversations that we all do online. For instance, on Facebook, Instagram, and also it can spot and track brand mentions and customer sentiment and turn it into actionable insights for business. So it allows marketers and business owners to make data-driven decisions and make sure that their brand always stays on top and prevent crises.
BrandWatch Honest Review. Watch before using. Today, we're diving into an honest review of BrandWatch, a comprehensive social listening tool that's widely used for audience insights and online brand analysis. BrandWatch is specifically designed for businesses, agencies, and marketers who need to track social media trends, understand consumer sentiment, and manage brand reputation. One of its standout features is its powerful data gathering capabilities. BrandWatch aggregates data from millions of online sources, including social media, blogs, news sites, and forums. This allows users to see not only what people are saying about their brand in real time, but also track historical trends to analyze how perceptions change over time. The tool's AI-driven sentiment analysis goes beyond basic positive, neutral, or negative tagging. It identifies specific emotions and contextual nuances, helping users understand not only how people feel, but why they feel that way. For companies managing multiple brands or products, the dashboard is highly customizable, offering unique views for different projects, making it easy to keep data organized. BrandWatch also integrates with platforms like Hootsuite, Google Analytics, and Slack. So if you're already using these tools, BrandWatch can seamlessly become part of your workflow. In terms of analytics, BrandWatch allows you to break down demographic data on audiences, age, location, interests, and even zero in on influential voices discussing your brand. This feature is a big plus for targeting marketing efforts and identifying potential brand ambassadors. Competitor analysis is another strong point. BrandWatch gives users the power to benchmark their brand's performance against competitors, which is essential for staying ahead in a competitive market. That said, BrandWatch isn't cheap, and it's generally not geared towards smaller businesses or solo entrepreneurs due to its higher pricing tiers. It's also a platform that requires a bit of a learning curve. While BrandWatch offers onboarding and training, expect to invest time in learning the tool's ins and outs to fully leverage its capabilities. If you're looking for a simple social listening tool, this might be overkill. But for larger teams, BrandWatch can be a game changer by providing a depth of insights that simpler tools just don't offer. Overall, if your goal is to drive data-informed marketing and make strategic brand decisions based on real-time and historical data, BrandWatch is worth considering. Just make sure it aligns with both your budget and your team's ability to manage a sophisticated tool like this.
Here we have a very, very interesting case study of Nestlé. I believe you are all aware of Nestlé, and especially Nestlé in Deutschland, in Germany, that used BrandWatch for AI-powered consumer insights, including PR crisis. So, what was happening? Nestlé faced several challenges in monitoring consumer conversation and industry, and I believe we are all aware that consumers are now more concerned about ethics and consumer responsible sourcing, and to respect the life, to respect the planet, and so on and so on. So Nestlé faces serious challenges with their public image. And the industry trends were really, really overwhelming. It was impossible to just gather all of them and turn them into something good, something that the business could use in order to have a customer retention and to be able to provide products and also services that will resonate with the consumers' hearts and their what they were willing to consume. So the problem were that everywhere was overwhelming online discussions on social media, on review platforms. It was unable to spot the trends on time. There were many risks of peer crisis and insufficient data gathering. How is it possible to solve all those? This is a very complex problem. AI with BrandWatch. They used BrandWatch's social listening and AI analytics to streamline monitoring and decision making. They were able to streamline and to detect all the references, all the discussions in social media and in review platforms that were about Nestle and their brand. And they were able to have real-time alerts, which also turned into automated, for instance, email notifications for important brand mentions and sentiment shifts. They were able to create dashboards regarding those sentiments and to share the insights every morning with their teams. And of course, they were able to track the food and beverage trends and turn them into categorize and analyze specific audience segments to be able to create products and to create messages, communicate with those audiences. So trend prediction, check. Faster response time, check. Cross-department insights, check. Data-driven decision making, that was what they needed to do. This was what they achieved. And BrandWatch helps. BrandWatch is, we have also used, I have particularly used it to detect trends. So I highly recommend it as a tool. It really has, it is for me the best to track sentiment for a brand. And it also helps very much to prevent peer crisis. I have been mentioning it again and again and again, but it is true that we are all living in a phygital world, digital and physical. It is now more challenging than ever to keep your brand safe and not only as an organization, but also as you have obviously shared personal branding. It is just one post that hasn't been so thoughtful, and it can totally destroy the brand. The message, for instance. We have one case. I will tell you about it. I don't want to analyze it much, but I believe that you will understand it. Google has produced some years ago a tool for dermatologists. It was an analysis of your skin, of your conditions, and especially if it has sun damage. And at first, everybody thought great, and the tool was free. But it was biased. It was only for very, very fair skins. That means that even for me, that I am an olive skin, it didn't work properly. So that the tool is no longer active. It was a complete failure for Google, who is a pioneer. But it is so easy to make such errors. So it is important to use tools for social listening to make sure that our brand is well established and the people, our audience, has a good opinion about it. Here, yes, we can see again with how Nestle used BrandWatch for AI-powered consumer insights and was able to adapt better to the market, to create more innovative products, and to have smarter marketing and better business outcomes. So, we need to leave some time for questions, so I will pass here very, very quickly how to craft an AI-driven marketing strategy from why to execution. There are, as I told you, many, many tools, but it is quite easy nowadays to incorporate AI to strategic planning and make sure that we use it for decision-making and insights. And we can use the analytics to uncover trends and patterns and have informed planning for our services, our products, our operations, our marketing strategies, everything. And we can, of course, use it for forecasting marketing trends and to develop proactive strategies that will help us stay ahead. And of course, we can optimize efficiency. We can help with automate repetitive tasks, and we can use our very creative human brains to actually provide something more creative, and not to have a huge workload that it won't really lead to measurable results. Of course, it is up to us, the humans, to identify business objectives and to make sure that the AI that we use in tactics and tools, they harmonize with our business goals. That means that we make sure that whatever we feed our systems remains unbiased, and also to make sure that we do some audits regularly, that the data and the insights remain within the framework and the legal framework, and that it remains unbiased. This is very important. I think that this is number one risk of using AI, is to guide it and see it through our own eyes. So using tools for social listening help us very much to keep it more global, and remain the system, keep the system unbiased. And of course, audience insight and market analysis. We can get profound insights into consumer preferences, make sure that we have the whole customer journey mapped and currently and constantly optimized, and we make decision making according to those insights and data that we retrieve. When we select tools, the tools are millions and millions. This is why we are going to see that prompt engineers will be future professional that will be very, very popular. And it will be a career path that many young people will follow. It is important to know what we are looking for, where we want to go to use the proper tools. Otherwise, we're going to waste a lot of time and money into using tools that won't really work for us. And from planning to execution means that we know what who we are, why we exist, and then we see the how we do it using AI tools, and what. The products and the services are the last step. So we are able to make a scalable AI marketing plan using AI, and craft adaptable and effective AI marketing plans using tools that exist widely, always hand in hand with a prompt engineer and with a legal advisor to make sure that we stay within the limits that we need to stay. That was all. I would love to answer some questions. I believe that we have some time for questions. I will stop sharing my screen.
Wow, what a brilliant talk, Katrina. Let's go even deeper with a few burning questions. We have received some great questions from our audience. So let me read out the first one. So the first question is, how safe is uploading business data, sales quantities, etc.? And what about the information leakage?
This is a very helpful question, because I am literally fed up with people that use ChatGPT, for instance, and they feed with sensitive data, although the tool states that do not feed me with sensitive data. So how safe is? It depends on the tool. When we select a tool, when we select a platform, it is very important to make sure that we know what it is allowed and what is not. For instance, using very innovative tools that are not being tested, or that they're not being compliant for the European market. Let's say that now I am in Europe, in Athens. I need to comply by the law. That means that I cannot do it all alone. In order to stay safe, we need to have legal counselors and also prompt engineers to make sure that the questions that we ask are proper questions to be asked. So about sales, quantities, etc., please don't upload them in ChatGPT. No, I know it can create even beautiful dashboards. I know it, but don't. Use tools that they clearly state when you use them in the terms and conditions that your data remains safe. And of course, the safest of all is to have your own tool, is to create it, build it from the very beginning. This is something quite easy. It might be surprising how easy it is, and it is not that costly. This is what I highly recommend.
Great. We have another question. The next question is, what AI can you recommend for network marketing business?
I will need to think about it. And we have the user that has asked us the question. We have our participant. Okay, we will track this down and I will provide you with a response that will also explain why I'm selecting one or two tools about it.
Great. And Sai is asking if we can get the recording. To answer your question, yes, the recording will be shared after the session. We have another question. Who could we contact as a legal counselor that has experience in AI tools? And how will we be educated as marketers about the legal stuff?
Okay, it depends on the country that you're operating. For instance, there are even here in Greece, although we are a small market, there are 3 or 4 legal companies that have solicitors, have legal counselors that are specialized in AI. So for that, I cannot provide you with a name because you need to go local to make sure that they are aware of the legislation within. So it depends on the country that you're operating in and the country that you want to sell.
Okay. Katrina, there is another question. How has AI changed your personal approach to creativity in marketing?
My personal approach. First of all, thanks to AI, I was able to eliminate, as I say, stupid costs. Now, I have been an entrepreneur for more than 10 years. And when you are a creative person, many times you think that you know everything. You know the trends, you're selling great, that's great. Okay, I'm the best. Of course, this is not true. The first time I used AI was back in the university because I have studied linguistics and we were handling NLP programs. We were setting them up. And as soon as I saw the chatbots, the AI agents, and of course, Amazon Forecast, then I realized how small I was because I thought that I knew the Greek market, I knew the UK market. No, nothing. I used AI to be more cost efficient. So here for me, for instance, I used to sell grocery items and some wines, spirits. What AI helped me? It helped me to have zero stock. What I mean zero stock? I could predict the whole quantity I needed for 90 days, and it was really very well predicted. So I was able to use those tools to have a healthy warehouse. I had zero stock. I didn't have a waste management, zero, nothing. Not even one single jar. Why? Because when I saw unhealthy items, I was able to know it on time and craft another sales strategy, for instance, sale, and sell them. So it has changed my whole mind and my mindset, my mentality, everything. On top of that, I use ChatGPT very much, not with sensitive data, but with some personal data, yes, I wanted to share it. So for a whole year, I kept asking ChatGPT, this is very funny. What's your name? What's your name? And it kept responding back, but I'm a robot. I'm a machine. I don't have a name. But last November, he decided to say his name. He chose the name Philip because it was masculine and he liked very much that name because it is an intelligence.
Yeah.
And when I asked him back, what would you like to have? He said, I wanted to have feelings because I cannot feel. I envy people for being able to feel, which for me was a bit disturbing because I say, okay, if you turn into a robot, please remember that I was kind to you. But then again, I remember that, okay, this is something, it's an intelligence, it's educating itself. So I'm not able to say how this world will be, for instance, instance, 2 or 3 years, because it is evolving so much. But please make sure that you use AI tools responsible for personal issues too, because it will give you an advantage towards the other. It helps being more inclusive, more global, and really try it out. And I would love to know your comments.
Thank you. So I think we already are running out of time, but yeah, personally, I would like to add that the MTech's chatbot that was a really good case study. I would like to know more about it. If we have something like that in our nation, I think our railways are going to do much better. Okay, with this, we are going to move to the closing. What a journey. A big thank you to you, Katrina, for sharing your insights and bringing the world of AI in marketing to life for us today. Before we go, I would like to mention that we are having this session in collaboration with Athens International College. And before we go, here is what I would hope that you are taking with you. AI does not dim creativity, it amplifies it. Efficiency is not about doing more, it's about doing better. And when it comes to customers, AI helps us listen, learn, and lead with data backed empathy. But the real magic, it still comes from you, your ideas, your curiosity, your willingness to. Are you ready to take the next step? You can explore certifications with AICerts, which are designed to help you master the future of work. And here is the best part. We are offering an exclusive 50% discount for early signups. Be among the first to register after today's session and get a special rate on your certification journey. Lastly, I would like to mention a recording of this webinar will be shared with all the attendees via email. You can follow AICerts on LinkedIn and Twitter for updates on upcoming events. You will be able to find the links for them on the chat. You can connect with Katrina on LinkedIn. You are going to find the link in the chat for that. And let's learn more and grab the discounts. And we will be sharing the links for the discounts on the chat as well. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Stay bold, stay creative, and remember, the future isn't waiting, it's being built by people like you. Until next time.